Alright, Jesse for Tabletop Gamers here. We're going to go 75 points. This is our first video battle report, by the way. Crix versus Legion. It's Venethrax versus Vayl. And I'm going to go first, so here's what I got. Starting at this end, I've got a couple of scrap thralls, small unit Revenant crew with the 3 riflemen, a Defiler, Scarlock, Pistol Wraith, a Revenant cannon crew, another scrap thrall, large unit of Revenant crew, Captain Rengrave, Gorman de Wolf, a Death Ripper, Venethrax, Necrotech, Slayer, Deathjack up in front, another Revenant cannon crew, another Pistol Wraith, another scrap, another Necrotech, another Defiler, a Corruptor, a Warwitch Siren, and a scrap over here. And for Sean, just leave that running. Let's see. And for Sean, what do we got here?
Legion of Everblight, starting at this end. Got Vayl, and in her battle group I've got a Rake, 2 Carnivians, 2 Shredders, a Stinger. I've got a Shepherd. Oh, battle group also has a Bolt Thrower.
Okay.
Shepherd, Max Grotesque unit, a Feral-Geist, Max Blighted Disarcher unit with unit attachment, minimum unit of Spawning Vessel, a Mist Sorceress on Hellion, and then behind the house I have a maxed Ogre unit, Striders, and then 3 Spellmoggers scattered throughout. Oh, and a Forsaken right there.
Okay. We'll be back after, well, turn 1 somehow. Okay, so this is the end of round 1, and for Crix, pretty much everything ran short of the Warwitch Siren over here, who power boosted the Defiler, and then it ran. Venethrax, who walked up and cast Dragon Slayer on himself.
Of course.
And it could have been Lamentation. And
thank goodness for small miracles.
Yes, that's right. And Scarlock, who walked up and cast Soul Harvester on this Revenant crew. And I think that's about it. So, Sean, what happened on your turn?
Well, shut down a pirate with Carnivian, who did some damage on Deathjack.
Right.
Archers did some damage on Deathjack. And let's see, some movement shenanigans with Vayl and Insight. I got 2 Carnivians up here with Spiny Growth. Got a Rake being all sneaky over there. And 3 inches, got a lot of small with her. So thought I'd be able to, get rid of some fury. But basically everything else ran. They blew up a scrap thrall.
Yep.
And the Ogre ran up behind her.
And you did a CRA into the Defiler over there too.
Yes, I did.
Did some damage to him, about 9 damage.
Yeah, took out his head.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Alright, so we'll see you at the end of the next turn.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, turn 2 for Crix. And we started with, I believe it was Deathjack. Does that sound about right?
Sounds about right.
Started with Deathjack. He charged in at the Carnivian. Did a massive amount of damage to him. He had full focus on him, so 5. And still the Carnivian was up. And then Captain Rengrave came in. He charged, hit, didn't do any damage. The Revenant crew, they charged into the Carnivian. They finally took him down.
Yeah. Yay, Spiny Growth.
Yeah. Gorman moved up, popped smoke. This Defiler moved up and sprayed at Vayl and hit her and corroded her. These guys moved up. They took some shots. The rifleman took some shots and hit the Spell Martyr, and I don't think they hit anybody else.
Grotesque.
Grotesque, did they kill him?
Yes.
Okay. And then Pistol Wraith come up. He shot at the Carnivian, chain attacked him, and so he's going to be without a movement or an action next turn. He ran. The rest of the Revenant crew made some shots at the Carnivian, didn't do anything. Scarlock moved up, cast Soul Harvester. The very first thing that happened was the cannons fired, but they didn't do anything. So
They're the pirates who don't do anything.
yeah, right. And then Slayer, he moved up here. Necrotech ran up here. Death Ripper moved up to here. Pistol Wraith ran up this way. Necrotech, well, this guy ran, and then the Necrotech moved up, repaired the Defiler, and then the Defiler moved up here and sprayed, killed 2 of those guys, and corroded one of the Ogrins. Then Scrap moved up, Warwitch Siren moved up, and she power boosted the Corruptor, who was right about here. He moved up, made a shot at the archers, burster shot, and ended up taking out 5 guys. Yay. Venethrax, he moved up, he tried to arc node Hellfire into Vayl, and missed horribly, and he popped his feet. So we're going to hope that this incoming attacks are going to put tons of smoke everywhere. And that's it. So, see you next.
Alright, first I started with Vayl, leeching. She took a damage from corrosion. Cast a few spells, insight, and tenacity on herself.
Okay.
Then she shot the Oraculus at Deathjack and arc noded through, or channeled through him a spell at the Bonejack over here. Did some damage. Moved a few guys around, riled up. Had one spray go this way, hit a Bonejack here. Stinger came up, finished it off with insight. Pretty much a flub charge over here. He missed the attack and took 11 damage because I went past a got a free strike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sucked. And he only had the mover action due to that guy. Probably should have charged him instead. Deathjack was finished off by the archers, but was also knocked down by the bolt thrower. These guys shielded everybody that was within 2 inches and made things a little easier to hit. The Forsaken moved up and killed the pirate with her Blight Storm or something like that. Blight Shroud.
He'll be back.
Yeah. Yay. He popped out a Stinger, which didn't too much. Did some damage against him, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's at like 1.
Alright. Move my Spell Martyrs over there. These guys assaulted over here and did some damage on the Corruptor and Defiler.
Yep.
Alright. And these guys shot the Defiler before they charged, and he blew up a Scrapthall.
Yep.
And I also feeded with Vayl, which I'm going to go ahead and do that movement now.
Okay, and we'll be back right after that.
After these messages. With Cat and Cat and Mouse, in effect, moved him out of melee, moved him back, moved some Shredders and a Stinger up to protect me there, moved my Forsaken back, moved Vayl back, moved my Shepherd from there to here. He didn't move. Archers moved back, Bolt Thrower moved over, got these guys stuck in a little more into combat. This Stinger moved back.
Movement shenanigans.
All over the place, yes indeed.
Alright, and we'll be back after my turn?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, this is Crick's turn, what, 3, 4?
4.
Something like that.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we started with the cannon crew here. They fired at the Ogryn, who is now gone.
Okay.
They totally got him, and then blast damage did nothing else to the rest. Scrap Thrall ran up here. Defiler moved in and attacked, did nothing. Warwitch Siren charged the Sorceress, but missed. Corruptor came in, did some damage to the Ogryn. Before that, the Necrotech came up and repaired the Corruptor. I think he healed like 6.
Yeah.
Which is great.
That makes me happy.
I'm sure it does. Pistol Wraith over here, shot at the Nephilim Bolt Thrower, missed the first time, hit the second time, did some damage. Pretty decent, like 7 damage or something like that. It was good.
Yeah.
Then there's some shenanigans over here. They ran up. Scarlock moved up here. Well, actually, Scrap Thrall ran up and engaged the Shredder. And then Scarlet moved up, and he cast Soul Harvester on the Revenant crew.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see, how did the shenanigans go down? Gorman moved over here and threw an acid bomb into a grotesque, killed 2 grotesques, and hit the Defiler, or the Death Ripper. And then the Necrotech slid over, repaired the Death Ripper. And then the Death Ripper ran around Gorman, whoops,
Knocking down Venethrax.
knocking down Venethrax in the process. Ran around to here. Slayer come up and charged, killed a grotesque. And then
Rengrave killed a grotesque.
Rengrave killed a grotesque. Pirates killed a couple of grotesques, giving me some soul tokens because of Soul Harvester. Over here on this side, the other Revenant crew charged into the Shredders and the Stinger, did some damage. They charged into the Rake as well, did some damage. Scrap Thrall ran around the corner. He's going to try some sneaky stuff later. Pistol Wraith also got sneaky. He moved up here, shot the Carnivean again, chain attacked him, which I'm sure Sean's real happy about.
Oh yeah.
And then Venethrax moved up, used him as an arc node, and Hellfired into the Pharaohgeist, which is now poofed.
Yes. Blew him out of the water.
Yep. So there we go. And that's the turn. We'll see you after Sean's.
Alright. On my turn, I killed the Necrotech over here with the Striders. Also blew up a scrap throw.
Yep.
These guys did a whole lot of nothing. These guys moved. These guys took out a couple pirates. These guys took out a Pistol Wraith, actually.
Yes.
He attacked and missed. He did a spray. Didn't do too much. These guys took out a ton of pirates.
Oh yeah.
She medicated him, or not medicated,
Conditioned.
These guys frenzied. He did a whole lot of nothing. He sprayed and killed the Pistol Wraith up here. Then
Spiny Growth.
Spiny Growth himself. He did a whole lot of nothing. Well, he actually took out a pirate. But that was about it. And
Vayl.
Vayl.
Moved back like a pansy.
Yes, she did. But anyway, she has 3 on her.
Alright. That it?
Yep.
Okay, we'll be back.